Of
You know,
course he
like
fucking
this, bro.
Bro, please, if you punch me, please have some food. Oh, hey, what's up, bro?
Hey,
Yo,
how's it
I
going?
couldn't
I
eat
didn't
your
bring
food.
food.
Hey,
I
man.
didn't bring food. No.
Bro,
You
you're
said-
so
I
lucky.
told
You're
you.
so lucky I had a
Shut up,
pancake. I was
Alan.
gonna eat
Shut
your
up,
leg.
please. Boys, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Flippy. Hello, gentlemen. Would you
What's
like
up?
to have a one-on-one meeting, or do you want to talk in front of everyone?
I mean, anything you say, I'm gonna tell them anyways. And me explaining things, it's probably not the best. So it's probably better if they use here, so I don't have to repeat it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let's talk, because we haven't negotiated about anything yet, so it has been a little bit stonewalled there. But I know you put some demands up on Twitter about... Is everyone here cool if I yell? Flippy, they don't need to...
Yeah, everyone's good.
Okay, cool. Obviously, you know, we tried to do something in retaliation with the meth lab because of the deal that happened a month and a half back. Unfortunately, we couldn't have done it sooner, but we've been planning for a while, and, you know, we made the move. I don't know whatever happened with that deal, Flippy, the Colin and the $3 million deal. I don't actually know what happened still. I think you guys took the lab from Mendham, and I think Batar told me he still was allowed to cook or some shit like that, so... I don't know, but obviously we want to retaliate in our own way. I think you as a gang leader might understand our perspective in that. I think you might have done the same if someone were to scam you guys, right? But this war's been a little bit, you know, tough. It has been. You guys have been doing very well. Your supplies, your access to everything has been crazy. And unfortunately, during the Cerberus conflict, I lost a lot of that. It is what it is, right? It happens. I don't know if these terms that you guys are putting are concrete, but I want to hear your thoughts on everything so far.
Honestly, bro, if you want me to be honest, I think you guys don't take responsibility for anything you guys have done. Like, you guys keep for seeming to... Oh, who is this?
It's me, but also Ledson's here. Should I back out?
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Anyways, listen, I'll be honest. I feel like you guys don't take no responsibility for anything you guys say or do. And even you just explaining the story right now of what's been going on in the situation, you're leaving out so much.
I mean, you already know the rest of it. Do you want me to fill in the details?
No, I'm just saying it's
The
just...
way you give it is, you give it as like, it's like a all per you
one-sided
type
thing
thing.
where we're doing some fucked up shit to you guys only.
You guys were trying to steal the lab even before we scammed you guys.
To be honest, Miguel, I mean, we were trying to steal anyone's lab. So yes, you're right. We were trying to look for Mandem's lab or anyone's lab,
Okay,
GSS, everything.
Yeah,
But
then
that anybody includes us.
But we came up to you and we told you that you're trying to take our lab. And M gave me his word. He said, while we're negotiating on possibly us sharing a lab with you guys, you're not going to go after. What happens 2 days later? We see him with like 20 motion sensors trying to put motion sensors at the lab. I call him and he tells me, oh, I was doing this for leverage.
He was insurance, so we wouldn't get scammed. I mean, think about it, guys. Like,
no, there is no thinking about it, bro. What do you? Why are you finding excuses? We found
not,
like.
Listen,
you gave us your word.
Keep going.
You gave us your word that you're not going to do something, and you did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree, Flippy. I know. We just really were afraid of... the issue we've had in the past is we've been betrayed quite a bit. I mean, I understand why, right? I get it. It's a gang, it's gang life, right? But we keep getting scammed and shit getting taken from us, and you might think that we don't take responsibility for our actions, but I really do try as a gang leader to do that. I mean, I stuck up for a hang-around over my own family in Cerberus. And I started an entire war with them because I had my boys back. I might seem like we are...
Okay. Yeah, but right, you have to see it from my point of view, okay? We just bought into a lab with MDM, and then you guys come up to us and you say, hey, instead of us stealing the lab or going for it or anything, how about we... And then in my head, instant reaction is like, okay, between Rust and MDM, who's stronger? Yeah, it's probably Rust. So then when we consider making a deal happen, you instantly backstab us. That's a backstab, whether you want to put words on it, whatever you want to do, you tried to fuck us over already. So of course, when we actually start thinking about it, it's like, well, of course we're gonna want to fucking scam you guys back. If that didn't happen, do you really think we would have gone through all that trouble and do that? Probably not.
Well, I don't
You
know.
could believe we would have, but the chances were it probably wasn't gonna happen that way.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know.
Just a bad tone from the start, right?
Yeah, I get it. It was just rough the entire time, you know. I actually really did at that point want to build a better relationship with Hydra. I'm not kidding when I say that. I
don't doubt it, but I think Kim's his own fucking crazy, delirious person that probably overstepped his mark.
And again, and I'm gonna tell you this: how I've told every single person, whether it's in the gang or not, believe it or not, if we expected you guys to fight back, we expected you guys to somehow, some way, at some point, try to take the lab back. And if you did, obviously it would have been war. But if you think we would have gone nearly as hard as we are going now and doing everything, all this fucking stupid righty shit we're doing, ask anybody we've ever been at war with. We've never even came close to this. You wanna know why? Because it's so fucking obvious what fucking Kim is doing. Not, bro, I was the first guy down. I was leaking in that fucking car. Bro, I'm on radio listening to everything that's going on. My boys put most of your guys down inside that lab. And you know what Kim does? This guy knows that you're losing the fight, but this guy starts shooting at a goddamn door where the lab is. He sprayed like 2 or 3 clips at it. Why? Because he wants the lab burnt. You just made things even more fucking ready. And then, me using common sense, you want to know what else?
Hey, Ray.
This guy,
Consciousness
100 million %, I know without a doubt, call the police. Because when have you, even during this whole war, past couple months, when have you ever seen any cops show up by heli before anyone else shows up? A fucking heli showed up before a cop showed up.
Yes.
And then to add to it, that same day, this guy sends me a text message and he says, "Sorry, I tried to steal your meth lab. My bad. It's hot as fuck now. You can just use your other one though, right?" Like, do you understand? Like,
I didn't even know he sent that, but listen, I get your perspective, Flippy. Obviously, he will, in his mind, you know, he's had stuff taken away from him. He was scammed. Like, he will fall to the depths of, like, you know, even snitching to the police. But I mean, you and I both know how easy it is to move a lab. I'm not sure if the lab was burned. I don't really care right now. It's not my top priority. If it was, it happened. But yeah, that sounds just something like Kim would do. I give him a lot. You're right. I give him a lot of control. He's my second in command, like you do with Miguel. But it's because he acts completely different than I do.
I mean, I'll be honest. It sounds like you have no control over him.
I mean, you might think that. I mean, people have tried to spin that narrative a lot, like Buddha and everyone. But if you want to believe it, you can. But I don't want to sit here and have to argue, you know?
Yeah, so if you can...
That's not why we're here.
Yeah, exactly. Trust me, I've heard that 1,000 times already. I'm tired of hearing
Your
it.
gang is your gang. I'm just telling you what it seems like. I'm not here to stir. I'm just telling you my point of view, what it seems like.
Yeah.
Truth be told, Ray, I mean, you've probably seen our asks, and I'll be honest with you, we're pretty firm on them. It's 10 million cash, the compounds, or your Cybertruck and your Aventador.
Well, if it's firm, I think I really can't do that, gentlemen. There's some intrinsic value to the vehicles. The compound would be difficult to just give out. It's the only thing that the Rust still has left after everything we lost. And we don't have anywhere near 10 million in cash.
Okay, what did you expect going into a war with us and trying to take the lab? You think we're just gonna shoot you a few times and like, you know what, boys, it's fine. We got our payback. The war's over.
I mean, you're saying you want 10 million, right, in total for everything that's happened. I mean, you got 3 million in cash before the war even started, and the colon, which is, I mean, I'm gonna value that, but it was worth at that time.
To you guys already breaking a deal before it started. Let's not bring that up.
There's no way you're going to tell me right now before the war started we already got our payback. So
I'm not.
Okay.
I was gonna finish. If you want me whatever you value the colon at the time, add whatever total amount, millions, how many millions it is to get to 10 million total, we can do that. It's gonna take us a little bit of time because we do need to work for it, but I mean that's the thing I can at least offer.
No.
What do you offer?
He's offering the rest of the money from what we got for the colony.
Fuck no.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's not
not what
even
I said.
started.
I said to get to 10 million from whatever we are
Yeah,
at.
exactly. So what we already took from the colony money, and then you make up the rest. That's not even a starter for us. Like, Ray, I don't think you understand like how severe this is. This isn't like any other war. We're
No,
not
I
just
do.
going to let you get a slap of the wrist and walk away. We're in the driver's seat here.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm here to talk, right? At least it's better to sit here and talk than just assume that you guys are just going to scam us as soon as we give you money again, right? That's what my boys are under the impression. To be honest, I believe them. My boys think that if we give you money to end this war right now, you're just going to take the money and try to take the compound.
Why would we do that? Bro,
Because,
we've been over this war since like day 2.
because it happened to us already. Like, no one in the city has
Yes,
scammed us ever for an amount.
Again,
It
Ray,
happened 'cause
this
of
is what
Ken?
I'm saying. No, stop. This is what I'm saying. Again, you guys are taking no accountability for anything you have done. The reason we're going this hard, the reason you got scammed to begin with is because of shit you guys did. You're making it seem like we have a history of actually fucking people over during wars. We've been paid many times for multiple games. Like, and did we fucking go straight to war again? No. When we got the mail from you guys last war,
Mods, can you ban some of
when
these
Kaiba
people,
went behind you
please?
guys'
Like,
back
Trigger
to give us
Hungry,
the
get that
money,
guy
we
cross-banned.
ended the
I can't
war.
even focus on RP with these comments, man. Sorry, give me a second.
You're making it seem like we haven't been to war before and we haven't agreed to something and we didn't make it happen.
All right, well, if you're firm on it, I just have to talk to my boys because it's obviously a little bit difficult. I mean, if the conflict does continue for a while, we'll do our best, right? The Rust is gonna have to survive somehow.
Bro, how much have you guys invested in this war already?
A lot.
Don't you think the same thing's gonna happen if it keeps going?
I mean, we can only do our best, man. We can't just give up, right? Like, we can't just say, hey, lie on our sides and just die.
I mean,
That's
maybe
okay.
come up with something realistic.
MJ, think the 5.
What you're offering? What, a milli or 2? Is that what you're offering? Is that what you came to offer?
I guess. I didn't really have a plan beside that. Just wanted to start the conversation at least. I mean, if there's anything else you want us to add on to that, I mean, money's a little bit tight.
Yeah, at your Aventador, and you don't need cash.
I get it. Just so you guys are aware, I know you guys are saying it's a gang thing. I know you're blaming Kem for his actions during the, during him planning motion sensors and him getting scammed or us getting scammed, but the colon was already directly from me. And now, you know, from my perspective, to give an Aventador, which has intrinsic value to me, on top of the colon, which, I mean, it wasn't really important to me. That's why I gave it up, right? It was still my position. It's just difficult to,
Give us a Cybertruck then.
that Cybertruck, I have already been offered $11 or $10 million for, and I said no.
Well, sounds like you found a way to get the money.
We've been offered 10 mil, and we want 10 mil. So that's great, right?
You want 10, you're genuinely saying you want 10 more million on top of the other shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, just do the Cybertruck.
Okay, well, chat, honestly, it's not worth the 10 million or Cybertruck.
We're
in my
telling you we
perspective.
wanted 10 mil, and you're valuing your Cybertruck at 10 mil. And
You
if
know-
you ask me, us being nice too.
I could just sell that car
I mean,
and then
also, I mean,
buy more
listen,
shit.
you're making it seem like you're the only one to lose in this. I mean, you as a leader, if you're going to be giving up a vehicle, that's something you got to talk to your gang about. They got to give you something. This ain't just supposed to be you taking it, like losing everything.
As the leader, I would do that, though, for everyone, you know? I will, if I have to lose everything, I do.
Well, I mean, you can go talk to your boys and get back to us.
I'm just saying, man, Cybertruck, You guys don't even fucking use it nowadays anyways. Besides this war, you use it once, and before then, I didn't even see you rocking it.
I don't like using
you-
it. It's too good, to be honest, but yeah.
Okay, so you have nothing.
Ray, you're like giving you're telling us reasons as to why you should get rid of it, but yet you're so stuck on not getting rid of it. The Cybertruck and this all goes away.
All right, I'll talk to my boys about it. And that's the only thing, because that's still valued around like 10, even more million than that. Is
And
there-
bro, and I'm gonna tell you what I've sent you in your text messages, man. Whether you like to hear it or not, whether you think it's too harsh or not, bro. But this is my way of telling you we want this fucking war to end. The longer this war takes, the more I'm gonna be asking for it. So this is your best offer you're going to get. Is what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna be waking up tomorrow. I'm gonna be trying to go for more sprays and more sprays. We have a lot of money, okay? We can go, bro. We have enough, okay, to take every single one of your sprays we want.
18.6 million exactly it costs to take your sprays, just so you know.
And we are down to do it. But with that being said, every single spray that we're putting down, that means we're paying more money. So we're gonna want more in return.
Just so I'm aware, what about the sprays already on the compound? Are we just going to stay Hydra? If I do give the cyber?
Yeah. We'll pay for those later.
We can deal with them another day.
There's no way you think we're just gonna give you $5 million worth of sprays back. We'll give them to you at cost if you want. I'm telling you right now, every spray we
I
take
can't do the
700K
steel
for us.
chat. I just can't. That's so bad for us. All right, guys. Well, thank you for the conversation.
Okay.
I'll try to stay in touch. Yeah, Miguel, what's up?
Tell Michael Simone I said hello.
I will. Don't worry. You have a good day.